Hey everybody, today is the 17th of October 2019 and this is Rick, also known as Duke City Devil Dog, and I'm here at Careers Worldwide on my way to working for Stevens Transport CDL school. It's day 12. God, it's hard to believe it's gone by so fast. And that's Larry. Shiftless Larry, yeah, just because he's going to be getting ooh, somebody got delivered. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna pause this, or no, I'm not gonna pause. I'm just gonna take a little walk because somebody got something delivered. So that's cool that somebody was able to get something delivered. So anyway, let me get some light here. Yeah, there's not a lot here, but there is a lady who just started a business to deliver stuff. She can go shopping for you, stuff like that. We haven't really used her in my house, but it looks like the seniors who are getting ready to graduate, they decided they were going to buy something and get it delivered, which is cool. That's great. You know, it's nice for them to do something like that. Anyway, so yeah, that was Larry. He's in my truck. Nice guy. He's a guy doing pretty well about shifting, but that said, today was a really interesting day. So this morning we knew we were going to work on the interstate a little bit. On ramps and off ramps, and working on shifting skills again. But you have to be pretty good about that because you got different kinds of on ramps and off ramps. Anyway, so a couple things that were really interesting is I was the first one who got to drive after they took us on the tour. Tom, our instructor, took us out there, showed us where we were gonna go and everything. And what ended up happening is, so I got to drive first, and I did really well, except there, I don't want to say except because it's not really there. I'm not trying to blow my own horn either, but there was a roundabout, and he told me to set up one way and and then go the other to shift, because you're driving a truck that big, you got to do a lot of setups as far as getting not just the tractor but the trailer in line. And then the way he had me set up was like to take a right. So I couldn't hear him because there's a wind noise in our truck because the seal around the driver's door is loose, and so we got some wind noise, and I didn't hear him tell me that he wanted me to go left, so I went right. So when I went right, we went on a little adventure today, but it showed that I could handle an issue like that. I got to drive, we drove around Brighton a little bit, around some of the establishments and stuff like that, side roads, back roads, all that stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. Got a chance to see what I could do with the truck, then get back on the interstate, go on ramps, off ramps, turns and everything, and I did pretty good, if I have to say so myself. So did my two other guys in the vehicle. They did really well, so got psyched. Today was also the last day of angle backing. Got to work on that, figure out, try to hone those skills. We'll get one chance more to practice before we take the test. That's going to be Wednesday of next week. We'll get to practice all the backing maneuvers to make sure we got them down just right. So looking forward to that. But there's certain points you can miss in the backing maneuvers, certain ways you get points, certain way you can sort of save points. Like for instance, straight back, which is one of the basic maneuvers, you get to pull up once, which means if you're going a little sideways or cockeyed a little bit when you're going back, you can pull forward to straighten out the trailer one time without any kind of penalty. It's one free pull up, and then you back straight through, and if you do that with one pull up or less, you get 100%. There's a total amount of points you can miss in the backing maneuvers. I think it's 12 points. You can get points by pulling up excessively, getting out and looking excessively. You don't get any free get out and looks for the straight back. But if you hit cones, if you hit lines, if you go over the lines, those are kind of things that you can do. If you finish the maneuver or don't totally complete it, you can get points as well. And if you get 12 total for that, you fail. So then you don't get to go onto the road for the road test. Second part is the angle backing we've been working, pulling forward, taking the vehicle and moving it to the right, then pulling forward, moving it to the left, and pulling it into a space. In both directions. You don't know which one you're going to have to do, right or left. But same kind of thing. Except that time you get actually 2 free pull-ups and 2 free get out and looks. So if you're not sure, you can, put the car in. Put the truck in neutral. Put on the parking brakes, and then you can walk. You can get out and walk around the truck, see where you're lined up, make sure that you're getting to where you need to go or how you need to fix it. So you get two of those and 2 free pull-ups to do it. If you use more than that, you get a point. But again, you can lose, or you lose a point. You get a point. You can get up to 12 points and still pass. Again, if you hit cones or go out of bounds or go across the line with any part of your trailer or truck, you get points that way too. Or if you don't finish the maneuver. And then the last one's going to be either parallel parking, which parallel parking a semi-truck and trailer is going to be very interesting, especially for people who can't even parallel park a car. I don't have that problem, but it's still going to be really interesting. Or you get what's called alley docking, and that's where you have you have to approach a backing at an angle to back in this very narrow spot, and you've got to put that trailer within 3 feet of the boundary. So it's not easy, but it's something that you're gonna learn. So you had that, worked on that today, and really gung-ho, ready, getting there. Tomorrow we're gonna be back on the road again in the morning. Working on new backing maneuvers tomorrow afternoon. So we're really excited. Biggest thing I'm excited for, my daughter goes to school at Colorado State. She's gonna come down. We're gonna have dinner tomorrow night. I'm really psyched about that. Looking so forward to being able to spend at least a couple hours with her and enjoy that. So that looks like it's it for now. It was a really nice day weather-wise. It's chilly in the morning, so you need to bring layers. I usually wear pullover in the morning, like a jacket, and then in the afternoon you're able to shed it. Although we're supposed to get a little bit of chilly weather coming in the next day or so. So we'll see what happens there. But we're in the home stretch. It's Thursday. We're done. By next Thursday, we'll be testing starting next Thursday for our CDL test. So hopefully everything's going to go good. I'm psyched. I'm looking forward to it. Again, this is Rick, also known as Duke City Devil Dog, here at Careers Worldwide in Keensburg, Colorado, at CDL school, on my way to working for Stevens Transport, and I am psyched. You guys have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.